Oh no, it's a tense sequence. People who watched the last video were like, Saffy, I thought the last sequence was you just extensively talking. It's like, shh, 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 shh. Yeah, that was mostly C++ talk. This is the wrong kind. But I can work with it if the Mia's team aren't good. You know what? This works. This works.
Hold it, Olivia. Gotta chat with you for a second.
It looks more annoyed than anything else, leaning back in a chat, penising an eyebrow. Mia takes it as an invitation to continue.
My boyfriend and a personal maid, you. He was supposed to have lunch with me, and he spent half of it cleaning up your garbage and playing messenger boy for skin. Learn some fucking adult etiquette.
Stop making problems for other people. Gaze whips up in mine as she sniffs. I haven't found the expression, but I do stand to her eyes after they blend across my face. That seems to piss her off more that they'll whip side to side than the annoyance.
I'm tired of that look, you skewball skinny. Every time I see is that look. Are you retarded or something? Is that scar brain injury?
Snoot smirking at it, but say nothing. The pupils contract as she starts to grow slowly, continuing her spiel.
Oh, you think you're hot shitter? The scary skinny from out of town? You fucking freak. No one hanging around this bitch. A freak for a freak.
My eyes down back at Olivia, who looks as unimpressed as I am. I jerk my head towards the elevator. She nods. We start making our way past Mia. Surprising, she lets us go by, staring at us the whole time.
I never thought I'd see the day some fucking punk skinny would be trying to cripple some. We're trying to get into the school cripple's pants, but here we are.
Okay, so can I just remind us that this guy has anger management issues? Isn't the whole fucking point of this character that he wants to beat the shit out of people? Like, we're way too early in the story for him to decline the offer to beat the shit out of Mia. On the other hand, I guess they're setting up the main event for later. But come on, man.
I really went there. I just snort again, raising my hand and waving her off without looking at us.
I mean, on the other hand, considering that he's a trained combatant, there is the implication that he shoots a trash talk before a fight, so he probably knows how to keep a cool head under these kinds of pressures. So hey, fair enough. I will see. Do I want to see at this point? I guess that's the fun of it, isn't it? That's why you read. To see it in my mind's eye.
Real classy Mia.
Ain't it time to go beg your boyfriend or something?
They start sputtering and stammering, which gradually turns into a growl that increases in pitch. We're just about at the elevator when little Myra say,
Mia, wait.
and near the telltale signs our own song dies. She makes her way over to us. I whip around and stare her dead in the eye, asking her to stop dead in the tracks. Shit, my knuckles aren't crackable. Sorry. She's pissed. But I shoot a look at her in no uncertain way that says that I will do this if she wants. And it will not end well for either of us. The tail whips back and forth angrily, and I swear she's about to take a swipe at me before she steps back, snarling.
You are lucky. Lucky today, you spear chucking motherfucker. You lucky fucking Scarface and Hot Wheels that makes me in heaven.
Olivia freezes at that name, spinning around and glaring at me.
How did you?
At that, Mia Man is just sardonic.
Are you retarded again, a dummy darn pee? I think it suits you.
Olivia looks pissed for a microsecond before she just grunts, shaking her head as she turns back towards the elevator. I follow her, sneering back at me, who's not just that stupid smug fucking look across her face. As if just one little quip won her the confrontation. What a cunt! Slipping to the elevator's once it's closed, rough breathe, the heavy sighs. It begins to descend. Fucking shit, man. One of these days, I'm gonna rip that bitch apart.
I thought she was gonna murder you when you said that about betting her. Horrible visual, by the way. Fuck you for that.
A little ripple of a laughter makes its way out of me, which spells the levato as well.
It should probably roll with the elevator with you. Or we can avoid me the better.
Well, probably, but,
Hot Wheels? So gonna kill Damien and his stupid loud mouth. Ancient nickname from when we were kids. It's a long story.
yeah, I ain't gonna pry.
Thanks.
Rest of the ride went in comparable silence. Soon enough, we're going our separate ways of classes. That sure was a load of nothing. That was a lot of nothing. All things considered.
Photography passes by uneventfully, but I do contemplate telling Ben about what happened with his girlfriend. History class slaughters me like it usually does. Maybe I should stop bringing nicotine gum to school? Prockling yammers and yammers about some ancient shit like anyone cares, but as usual, I'm in autopilot mode and thinking about other shit. Maybe Olivia. She's got her hoard up deep in contemplation. I can't imagine that was nice for her. Even if she did, we did handle it pretty well. I'm perfectly fine. I'm used to dealing with fuckers like me on a daily basis back in my hometown. Part of me wants to ask if she's fine, but no. I don't want to stress her out, especially if I'm gonna, well, confront her, I guess. I have to know. I have to. It's the only way I can stop myself from going insane over this. What if I just... what if she did do it? What then? Fuck. Just thinking about it makes me uneasy. I don't want us all to be ruined. Fuck. Why is this happening? Why the fuck do I care so much? Such a fucking mess. School's finally over for the day, and like usual, I'm hustling my ass out the front door so I can find a spot to smoke in peace. But I'm snapped out of it as I spot all my friends huddled together by the gate. The fuck? Usually already hella gone by now. The smoke can wait. I hustle over before I can ask anything. Damien whips around at me, worries splats across me. Hey, you believe me, right? Huh? Olivia huffs in exasperation, crossing her arms and sinking into a chair. Damien looks back at a fur in his brow. I didn't mean for any of that to happen. What to happen, goofball? Mia, bro, when she asked about the nickname, my big mouth just blurted it out. I didn't expect her to use it for something so unscrupulous. What? You don't know what that... oh, that's Liz, I think. You don't know what that word means. Who cares? I didn't mean for any of that to happen. Big man, all you did was blurt out something you shouldn't have. It was Mia's choice to act like a bitch about it. Olivia told us about what happened with Mia. Did you really say that to her, D? Yeah, well, fuck her. D, if she ever gets the drop on you, you're fucking dead, right? You do know that that's how that works. If she ever goes there. It's like, watch your back for the rest of your life material. Especially with how much this fic plays up the whole differences between dinosaurs and humans. Yeah, fuck her. Amy seems focused on the nickname bit, though, as he turns back to Olivia, who's currently pouting. Olivia, you loved that nickname back when we were kids. She rolls her eyes, sitting in a chair. Liz doesn't give her a moment to cheek for him. He really didn't mean it, Olivia. Oh no. Draw someone she hates. Pregante? Pregnant? I know already. You've just been you again, Damien, and sometimes I wish you weren't, but whatever. Her telltale hoarseness starts to creep over as she attempts to alleviate it with a canteen, but alas, it's empty. She gives out a rattling sigh and continues anyway. Exasperation turned to one of neutrality. Nickname is just that, a nickname. One I don't want to hear anymore, especially for me, and especially if it's just to get out of my skin. Olivia stares at Damien for a little longer before snapping her gaze between Liz and I. Quietly, fuck, I gotta know the backstory. Where'd it come from anyway? Damien looks at me dumbly, working his hams to overtime. Just watches him do this. And when he doesn't immediately answer, he sighs, not speaking. Okay, I wasn't around for this, but they were freshmen in middle school. They just take the bus every weekend to an arcade in the city. I'm pretty sure Damien started using it then, and it just stuck. At that, Damien seems to snap out of his stupor. Crossing his arms and leaning back contemplatively, he just starts gushing. Sorta. I mean, I didn't just come up with it. I just brought a chunk of the change for us to play with and stuff, with each other. A match on just about anything there was a quarter, probably still is, but I don't think I even won once. When she stood to win something, it's like a switch went off in her head. I ain't never seen Olivia get like that. Some of the teenagers were watching too, they saw everything. A couple challenged her once and ran out of cash. Sure enough, she ended up cleaning house all afternoon. It was like all she'd talk about at school all week until we could go back for more. Well, it took like a month for her to be recognized as some sort of local champion. Sometime along the way, people started calling her Hot Wheels. Don't remember who or when, but I know she's proof she's got that fire in her. What the hell is he feeding that hamster? Well, it's something, all right. I had fun back then. I guess I forgot I wasn't supposed to bring it up. Have things really changed that much? You brought it up regardless, though, didn't you? I'm sorry. You just can't help yourself. You're right. It was the best time of my life. Them Hot Wheels belong to a 10-year-old me, not the current me. It's still a great story, though. Why so beat up about it now? Everyone likes being a winner like that, you know. I don't. A penis and eyebrow inviting it to continue. Not a winner anymore. I furrow my brow after cocking it. Jesus. I go to chastise her for the shit again, but she holds up a palm to silence me. Whatever. I grunt and speak anyway. You know how I feel about that shit, Olivia. I think I speak for all of us when I say I want to see you be a winner again. Her breath hitches ever so briefly. Damien's trying his hardest to keep that part of you intact. And to be honest, now I want it as well. I look up at Liz expecting she nods. I think I'd like to see why you and Damien are close friends, yeah? I nod sagely. I look back at Olivia with an upturned brow. That brow of yours is getting so much exercise. I'm putting her on the spot here, but I think that's what she needs, honestly. She rests her head on her hands, deliberating to herself as her tail rolls around on the floor. Finally, she lets off a soft grunt. If you guys really care that much, I wouldn't mind it from you. Damien's mouth stretches into a pog as his entire face just lights up. He jumps in place, not unlike Vinny, thrusting his arms in the air. Yeah, alright! Hot Wheels is back! You guys now refers to Liz and Dee. Damien shrinks. Oh no! What? What? I don't get it. Damien shrinks back with a grin, rubbing the back of his neck. He leans forward excitedly, beaming. Hey, if we're getting the name back out, we should head up the arcade again. I'd rather not. Okay, what about a better name then, like Death Row? Olivia sneers at him and swings a tail at his feet, but he jumps over it and starts going on a tangent about nicknames. Come on, with all kinds of goofy ass shit that Olivia's forced to shoot down. Liz and I glance at each other, but we can't help but start laughing. Soon enough it calms down, and we just end up chatting about the day in general. Well, they do anyway. I start getting a little jittery as I remember how badly I need to smoke. Just about to say my goodbye when Liz and Damien finally head off, going on their separate ways and leaving Olivia and I alone. Most of the school's gone too, and leaving us truly by ourselves. I'm about to say goodbye when she looks at me. Hey, I'll roll with you. I stiffen. No, I have to tell her, I guess. Gotta smoke in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna die. Sure, but I gotta smoke. She penises her eyebrow. In chapter 57, after Dee the Dorian Tail arc takes the gang to visit his uncle in Tokyo. Little do they know, he's the chairman of the Tojo clan. Man, we're escalating. Yeah, Olivia, I smoke. Come on, let's get going. She only responds with a hum and wheels next to me as I turn on my heel and start walking. Wait a second, heel and wheel are only a W apart. We take it slow as I pull a pack out of my backpack and slip a ciggy between my lips. She looks at me intently as I look it up, watching as I take my first draw. Sigh happily. I look down at her, scanning her face for any judgment. So what? You gonna come on to me? She shakes her head, smirking. No, I'm just shocked you've been able to hide it for as long as you have been. You're like I should have expected it, though. Wow. Expecting this troubled youth to smoke, huh? Profile unmuch. She lets out a little smirk as she janks her wheel forward roughly, giving herself an extra push as she stretches out her arms and basks in the outer season warmth. But her sun in disdain. Summer in my ass is still hot as fuck. I don't mind, I'll take it as long as I can. I penis my eyebrow back at her, smirking. Of course you don't mind, you're a dino. Now it's profiling. We share a laugh as we finally arrive at my train platform, train conveniently arriving at the same time as us. I take one final draw and drop and stub it out with my boot. I walk up next to her, leaning at her side, and get face to face with her. She looks shocked to see me this close, a tinge of crimson rise across her face. Whatever you say, Hot Wheels. The shocker red quickly morphs into indignation as the tail goes whipping at me, her face starting to grow more red. I deftly sidestep her attack into the train right as the door closes. They were uproarious, shouting as I settled into my seat, propping my leg up on my knee and staring out the window with a cheeky grin. She points an angry finger at me, leaning forward in her chair. "Do you son of a bitch, get back here! Do you son of a bitch, get back here!" My grin doesn't fade. I give her a two-fingered salute as the train begins rolling away. She's gonna get me for that later, for sure, but man, was it worth it? Feeling slow starts to fade as my mind starts thinking about the contest again. Fucking could have asked it then, but I got so caught up in the moment. A rattling sigh works its way out of me. Fucking shit, it's gonna be difficult, isn't it? I can't keep this up for much longer. And suddenly I hear a familiar voice snap me out of my thoughts. "Hey kid, fancy seeing you here." I glance over. Stefan, holy shit, he's next to me. "How's it going, D?" Not great, to be honest. It's just a school, so I don't want to bother with it. Feels hand clapped down on my shoulder, squeezing it gently for a moment. I look at him. He's smiling at me as he takes his hand away. Hey, I can tell my favorite little slug. Is feeling a little down. Oh, listen, kid. I got a daughter your age. I'm used to hearing it. God, what voice was I doing with him anyway? I don't even remember. My eyes widen a little and I look away. Then vulnerable fuck. Do I? The words just start coming out of my mouth, seeming whatever I want them to. Weird. I thought this chapter was almost over. And it's like we get this? Really? Dang. Didn't see that coming. Hell yeah. Listen, I go to St. Hammond's, right? They have this art contest. They do real prestigious shit. You can submit whatever, as long as it's considered art, photographs, painting, digital art, all that shit. So on the whim, I just sort of put something in. Winning is a big fucking deal. You submit your fishing in all kinds of high-profile magazine shit. It was a pipe dream to me, man. Imagine if I did win. I finally have something worth doing. I like graffiti, sure. Some of the guys make a career out of me, but me, God, imagine. I check my phone every day. There's my name in first fucking place. First fucking place to find. I couldn't believe it. I check it. It's not my submission. Glitch in the system. I thought, I mean, a buddy of mine who happens to be a student council president. He helped me get it squared away with the principal. It's a honky-dory, but except they can't fix my submission, only take it out of the running, so now I'm fuck cool, whatever. But then I started thinking, what if it wasn't a glitch? What if someone did it on purpose? I gotta look at this thing, I swear to God I recognize the art style. One of my friends, this girl, she's, fiery. She's in a wheelchair, not that it matters, but she beats herself up about it. I hate it when she does that shit. I just want to see her thrive, but I got to thinking, what if she's the one that did it? Look up at Stefan, unable to help the terrified expression that falls across my face. What if she did it, Stefan? Why would she? I hadn't caught it. When they found out, they almost suddenly wouldn't. I can't pay for shit. I'd be fucking dumb. But my record, it looked like I forced her to do something. I lose it all. I can't lose it again, Stefan. I'm finally getting bitter. I don't want to. I look down at my palms and realize I'm shaking. Wet spots start to appear in my hands. I don't cry. I feel Stefan's hand on my shoulder again, look up at him, now more keenly aware of the tears that are tracking their way down my face. In other words, I held, cut out of my throat, and taking the expression on his face, fatherly affection. His voice slips out softer than I expect to hear from this Scott Titan. It's okay, kid. A break in the middle of this fucking train, surrounded by, thankfully, mostly devoid of people, burying myself in Stefan's chest, sobbing quietly as he wraps his arm around me. I barely know this fucking guy, and here I am, crying like a bitch in his arms. He doesn't say anything or do anything. He just holds me until I finally manage to shut the waterworks off, leaning back on my seat and rub my eyes. As I grit my teeth angrily. Fucking shit, God, what the fuck is wrong with me? Stefan lets out a rumbling sigh. You really are just a kid. This is certainly complicated, D. I don't know Swedish. You really are just a kid. This is certainly complicated. You're friends with this girl, right? You're getting that. Say Gex. Something behind this tone, but I can't place it. I'll look up at him and nod, and he continues. Well, this is going to hurt, but you're just going to have to tell her. It might get nasty, but you ought to. I think you might ought to do it. If she did do it, what you gonna do? I shrugged, sniffling quietly as I muttered to him. I don't know, generally, and probably none at this point. I don't know if she actually did it and why. She's a good friend. I don't want to lose over something like this fucking stupid. That's a good attitude to have, but for what it's worth, I think it turned out all fine. Despite it all, you're a good kid. You're just a little roster now. But you're on the right path, I think. Just keep going steady. Keep coming to the pit, kid. I'll be right behind you to give you a smack of the back in the right direction if you need it, eh? I smile weakly back at him. Yeah, thanks, Stefan. Anytime, kid. Yeah, I think I'll be okay. Damn! Fuck! Holy shit! I didn't see that coming. Fuck! Okay, for all the complaints I've had so far, that, oh shit, man, lick my lips. What if? What if? What if? Right? What if? This major vulnerability could fill your computer with bees! Terrible. I like how D opens up in this chapter and gives bringing Stefan like that is a good move. I don't know. We haven't done so much with Stefan, so suddenly throwing this around feels a little out of left field, but on the other hand, it's not a big deal. I don't know the Swedish chef from Sesame Street. I don't, okay? Oh, we're still doing the Rainfall Confessional? Why are you doing that? Your timing's fucked up. Stefan's daughter is Victoria, right? Well, next time we'll do chapter 9, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what to say. This is indeed deviating, and it's going funny places. I'm kind of here for it. I'm here for it. I think it's neat. I just think it's neat, you know? But I'm also tired. I'm in a sense a little angry. Kind of got crackling my knuckles and being angry. I also kind of want, you know what I want to listen to? There's a very specific song I want to listen to. What is the Fat Wario? Oh god, this fucking song. He's so fat! I'm thinking about Vampire Wario, actually. Oh, Flaming is also kind of a fun one. But I'm thinking of Bat Wario. Vampire, here we go. So yeah, like I said, we have less combat sequences going on and everything, but we are, I don't know. The next major combat sequence is 11. We're at 9, so we're gonna have 2 chapters. Is chapter... that's a big one. Jurassic Jabroni. Oh, is this with Buster O'Nuts? Oh shit, we're doing Buster O'Nuts. Enough of that. What ambient music? Potatoes, tomatoes, gravy, and peas from the neighborhood.
Potatoes love, my gravy love. Potatoes love, my gravy love. Potatoes love, my gravy love. Tomatoes and potatoes and my peas. Tomatoes and potatoes and
Fair enough, I guess.
potatoes love.
Fair enough, I guess. Oh yeah, D is gonna play the game. Array of characters I don't give a fuck about show up on screen. Buster, as I expected, picks the same character again. Some little gremlin in my brain directs my joystick towards the very same character. What a fucking asshole. At least I didn't get perfected. Oh man, he's complimented. Don't do that. Perhaps this fat... Again, as weird as it is, I do intend for at least Ophinia to be like Buster's cute. He's passionate. And that's what I like in a guy's passion. I don't know the bust. Saffy, no! The Olivia Jim arc. Man. I want to marry that gator. Is that another thing he's writing? I need to actually fucking finish some of the stuff I'm writing. Instead of being an asshole. Oh, this guy hasn't updated that one since April. He plays Friday Night Funkin'. It's canon the Deacon Wave Dash. Oh, that's good for him, I guess. I know that wishy-washy shit. Get some... What is this matchup? Post-ending 4. Oh. Well, like I said, next week we'll do more, I guess. For now, this is a nice fic. It has some issues. I've made it clear that I think that it has some very it has issues, but you know what? They're not deal breakers, and they're kind of all right because it seems to be getting more cognizant of what it can do with the concept, which is a hell of a lot better than nothing to something that just shits the bed and introduces a whole separate fucking idea out of nowhere instead of sticking to the guns that it has. See you guys next week when we go to Chapter 8. And I need a reminder, what the fuck was Chapter 8 called again? Bloodstained Blizzard, whatever. Muddled Thoughts. No, isn't that the one we just read? Yeah, no, those are the ones you just read. Chapter 9, Rainfall Confessional. I'm not interested. However, considering this guy's already pulled a fucking twist on me, You know, I should just start every one of these with, like, a poll that's like, how many times do you think the word cock gets mentioned? Apparently, in Chapter 9, it's only 5 times. The man has some real fucking restraint. Why'd you do it, Olivia? Why'd you suck the penis? Why did your eyebrow turn into a penis, Olivia? See you guys next week. Remember to show up, or I'll be very upset. And I'll probably say the word penis too many times than is appropriate.